Hello everyone and welcome to the next Five Elms update. I've done a little bit of work. I uploaded a recent running video with you. You can see the work on the girders that I've been doing. The green does come up a little bit bright on this camera. In fact, I'm looking through the viewfinder. I must get a new camera because it is very bright and it doesn't look like that here. But what I've used is the Maskell, all the Humble products. Started weathering it so it looked like that basically. Put the Maskell product all over it, sprayed it with the green, waited for it to dry, and then peeled the Maskell off, leaving the rust showing through, and then just I'm going to put some more rust on it, but it looks really good. And there's a girder bridge close to me with this sort of green with all the flaking paint, and it just looks better than 5 girders all with exactly the same rust effect. So I've done that and I really like it. The next thing that I've done is painted all the brown, all the hills brown, I'm slowly building up to putting grass and trees on there. It's going to be a good day when that finally comes around, but I'm not rushing it. The next thing that I've done is I've replaced this brick wall. The other brick wall, it's down on the floor actually, it was made with very thin, might have been plywood, or no, I think it was MDF, the stuff with the white on one side, and it was just too thin and it started to warp up here, and as it warped it took all of the glue, it cracked all the glue for the plastic card, so basically it all started coming off, and I tried to repair it and I just thought, if I start bodging things at this stage, then it's pointless carrying on. I want to do it properly. So I've just been doing that today, so that'll all be put in plasticard. I've gone a little bit higher this time with these bits, and what I'm going to do is cut that down and just have that sit. I'm going to cut it down so you won't see that bit sitting up there, but just have that in between each gap. I think that would be nice, and the better idea than I was going to do it, if you remember in one of my other videos behind it, I'm going to put it on there with the capping stones, so that's going to look nice. Made it a little bit wider because I'm having these. In the last one it didn't fit in there properly, so I've made it a little bit wider. Sometimes you just look at something and think, I just don't like it, I'm going to change it. And like I say, I did try to bodge it up this morning, and I thought, I can't be bothered in a way to go up B&Q and get it all the wood cut, go and pick it up. But I thought, that's ridiculous, I might as well not be doing a railway if I'm going to act like that or think like that. So I went up and got it, and I'm glad it's done. So all I've got to do now is put the plastic yeah, you know what I mean, put that on, and then carry on. I've done the ballasting in the station as well, which is a Woodland Scenics medium, which has come up really nice. It really does look nice. It's my birthday in a few weeks, so I'm getting an airbrush, so that is going to look a lot different. There's a lot of practicing that I'm going to be doing, but I can't wait to weather this track throughout the station and up there as well. I mean, this bit is just going to come together very soon. It's all going to really come together. So I'm going to be doing updates now I've caught up with what I've done. I'm going to be doing updates as I go along. So the next thing, I'm just going to continue working on this brick wall, get that done. That screw's in there, only holding it while it's drying. Right, let's crack on then. I've got lots of work to do, but it does look nice, and you saw in the running video, I mean, this little section here, I just love it. Brilliant. I did when I did the ballast, I wrapped all of the platforms in tin foil. Now I've got that idea off Everard Junction's channel, and he mentioned that he got it from someone else. I don't know who the originator of that idea was, but it's a brilliant idea, because now it means that once that was dry, I pulled the platforms up, and where the glue obviously didn't stick to the silver foil, it means that now that I can take these platforms in and out whenever I want to. So it doesn't mean that, like, normally you'd do that very last thing, and it's stuck, but these platforms aren't stuck. I can take them in and out as many times as I want, which I'm really pleased with. The only annoying thing which I find is, and it probably will fix itself when I've got an airbrush, is if you look down there you can see the ballast, but I think once I get an airbrush in there, it's because of the contrasting colour. I think almost the black sleeper contrasted with almost the white ballast is showing up. So I think once I get that all the grime and everything on there, you're not going to see that, and I think it'll look fine. Right, enough rambling, let's get on with this wall. So I'm halfway through doing the walling. Obviously I haven't gone right down to the bottom because the platform sits there. But if you look at my last in comparison, which I've ripped off, I didn't actually do anything about putting brick there. I was just hoping that the all the paint and the weathering would cover it up. But this time, doing it properly. So we've got all the brickwork in there. So it's going to look a lot nicer. So all I've got to do, I've got some plastic card on order. All I've got to do is fit in the plastic card, put the capping stones on. I'm going to use some milliput as well, just to fill in a few little bits. And all of a sudden, that is really going to look nice and a lot better than this would have ever looked. It was just too thin, and where it's warped, you can see there. You can see there where the plastic started to come away. So whether that is where it was warping, or whether it's this white stuff, I don't know. I would say just steer clear of that. I thought it'd be a good idea, but it's not. Right, so let's carry on. I'll show you again, probably once I'm started weathering it. But I just thought I'd show you how I'm getting on. So I spent the last few days just finishing this brick wall off, and what a transformation really compared to that other brick wall that I built. I've got 30 thou plastic card and scribed in the slabs for the top, and then I don't know where I got them, but I had some of these plastic card strips, which I've also scribed some stones in, just for a bit of interest really. Rather, it's quite a high brick wall, so just to break it up a little bit, I thought it would look quite nice. But God, I'm so pleased that I've made the effort to change it and not just accept what was there. So that's really nice. I'm really happy with that. So the next thing now is to do the usual dry brushing, and obviously once it's all looking like that, I'm going to be really happy with it. So I just thought I'd show you really in its sort of rawest state. But yeah, looks really nice. And I do like this the brick pattern. And like I say, I didn't have any relief on these buttresses on my last attempt. So now I've got that. That's going to be really nice. And also I made it a little bit wider because I am going to be having these. Not this one. This one's just a test one. Because I need to work out the correct widths and stuff. But that's all going to be there. So that's going to, not straight away, but yeah, you know, that's gonna take time. So my next job really now is to pull this out and dry brush it. I think while it's out, I'll finish this platform as well, because I don't want to have to keep getting stuff in and out. Like I said at the start of the video, I've made it so I can pull this in and out, but you don't want to mess around with the ballast too much. So I think I'll dry brush that at the same time, do the warning line, do another yellow line, because this was only temporary. This is actually Tamiya masking tape, which I showed on a previous update. So I'll do a proper thin yellow line, and then I can pretty much leave that platform in, and away we go. So no more rambling, let's get on with dry brushing it. Right, so I finished dry brushing the wall and the first platform as well. I've got to say, I really do like it. It's really nice. It's brought out that detail, you know, the little edging that I put in there. It's brought out that detail quite nice. And you could see, if you look back on one of my other videos, how it was warping, because that's a nice straight edge. The other one was warping. Although saying that, I have got a little, sort of, yeah, a little tiny bit of give in a bit of plastic card there, as if there's a bubble behind it. So I'm going to have to keep my eye on that. But the rest of it, I mean, even if I had to recut that bit, it's not a problem. I put the the hill back up. But it looks nice, it's all good. So what I might do is just upload this as a bit of a short update rather than my long rambling ones, just of the bit of progress that I've done. So I'll upload this and then carry on.